Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have fetched this voice away. This is probably also another mistake. I'm supposed to leave this up so I can make blue mana for Spellskite. Just all these little things that could possibly add up. He's still got 3 cards in his hand. He's drawing Kiki. He's going to get Raging Ravine off the top here. His Courser's just been way better than ours. I guess not way better, like he's drawn 1 card with it. It's like no blocks. The nice thing here is if he wants to chord, he's going to chord now since we have a Voice of Resurgence in play. It'll be interesting to see what he wants to path here. It's got to be the Spellskite, right? So that way he can start using PN Corinne. He's going to path now. But then he's got Kiki Witness online, and I don't think we can beat that. I'm going to fetch during my upkeep here. I put it... God damn it. Oh, that's so frustrating. I misclicked, and I clicked to put a stop on his upkeep. I wanted to fetch before we drew this stupid Wall of Roots, because we didn't want to draw Wall of Roots. We wanted to draw something like this PN Corinne Nalar. That's really unfortunate. That's, yeah. Blah. I clicked over here and I clicked on his upkeep and not my upkeep. I didn't want to fetch at his end step because then he could path us.
Honey, look at him standing.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, we've drawn a lot more mana than our opponent this game. No! Twin is a good matchup for Scapeshift. All of you people keep asking about Scapeshift, and you just don't understand. It's so frustrating. You just have no idea. Just not a clue. Scapeshift had a good Twin matchup. Twin being banned is bad for Scapeshift. All of the decks that are good against Scapeshift are going to become more popular because Twin is now gone. Yeah, all MTGO players having all stop set is why other MTGO players time out a lot more often than I do too. So like... Jakey boy is okay, bud. And now I can't fetch with that because we need this PN Corinne Nalar. Just like, ugh, ugh. It's all coming up bad. Let's fetch with this. There's a chord on top of our deck at least. Oh, and he gets to just PN Corinne down my Pia before I get tokens. Yep. That's unfortunate. Yeah, just like taking the turn off to draw this Wall of Roots was just like a huge beating. Yeah. Like, and we could have just like drawn a land there or something else irrelevant too, but like drawing the Wall of Roots was less than optimal. And now he gets to play his Kiki Jiki and just start like Kiki Jikiing his Eternal Witness and just like rail us out of the game pretty quickly here. That's unfortunate. So he just drew better than us in the first game, but I made a couple mistakes in this third game here. And, like, seeing your removal is pretty important. We haven't drawn any paths or helixes, and he saw a path that he got to Eternal Witness back. So, he's 2 removal spells, star none. And he's going to be a third removal spell, 4th removal spell here. Oh, that was a huge mistake. Fuck me. I have this stupid mind sensor in my hand. I'm like reading chat and like trying to do too many things at once, and like there's this mind sensor in my hand that we could have just like mind censored that fetch land, and then he might not have 6 mana.
I made a mistake. Say, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's not good. So we can, what are we going to do to get out of this? So we can chord. I just said why we don't play Mind Sensor. Yeah, just like, because I was talking to you guys, and I was reading chat, and I was holding my kid, and just too much going on. So, too many things going on. So here, so what's the plan to get out of this? So we can chord for another Peon Corinne Nalar. Alright, so we're gonna chord for Pia here. We've got, how much mana do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got up to 13 mana here. So let's go chord 2, 3, 4. Alright, well this is going to work out for us. Hopefully. Hopefully this works out for us. So he's losing the path that's on top of his deck. And we can still play this land. What the... God damn it! Like literally, the bottom 3 cards underneath his deck. Like, just like, cannot catch a break. Just like never, ever, ever catch a break.
Can you try not to swear?
Like we could have just like Pia'd in response. It's like. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're fetching now. This game is over. So I made a couple mistakes at the end there, but like, just... He has 2 Spell Skites tops in his deck, and like... Yeah... I mean, Bloom's still probably a deck in the format. It's just not going to kill people on turn 2 anymore, which is fine. Like, you just, like, play some Explorers or something like that in the Bloom slot, and, like, you just play this more grindy deck. It wasn't a punt. Go away. We talked about what the possible mistakes were, and like that, like he could have just hit with his fetch land through the mind sensor too. So like saving it for a chord was probably even better than playing it to try and catch his fetch land and get him. So like, but like him hitting exactly the 2-drop he was looking for through an Aven mind sensor, like that's why I just didn't play an Aven mind sensor for the longest time. And like it's possible like that Aven mind sensor should just be a Linvala, because like if it would have been a Linvala, we would have been able to get him, because like he just wouldn't have been able to activate a bunch of his stuff. Alright, I think this is going to be the last match for the day, guys. I appreciate all the new follows and everyone hanging out here. Feel free to hit that follow button if you like Constructed Magic. Play a lot of Modern here. Occasionally Standard when Standard's relevant on Moto. You think so, Jake? What you think? You want Schwab? Alright, so we get to go fetch basic planes into Wall of Roots. This seems actually pretty good. And we want another die roll against burn, so that's important too. And we haven't taken damage from our land, so doing alright so far. Just mono goblin guides. Ugh. I'm glad we won the die roll so we have a chance. The new Linvala is really expensive. 6 mana is a lot. I'm not... Hey, we drew 2 lands at least, so we got that going for us. Another Eternal Witness on top. I think I'm just supposed to ship back and play Restoration Angel here. So we're going to fetch basic forest here. Actually, we'd probably fetch basic mountain, since we have the Wall of Roots to chord with. Just never beating a Tarkus command. The matchups where you don't want them to cast more than 1 spell per turn. Like the spell-based combo decks. So, like, if he has command here, we're going to 3. Well, I guess Wall of Roots is blocking this. We'd be going to 4. No, we're still taking 9. Yeah, command deals 5 to us here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we go 3. Alright, now I'm better than expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm supposed to do this and then cast this, although, so what are the other options here? We can chord for 4. We can chord for 4 and get Pia and Corinne. I think most lines lead to dead here. We need to just hope he doesn't have more spells in his hand. If we play Lark, we chord for Pontiff and shrink them a little. Pontiff seems cute.